alongside Chris Singleton. All right, we'll be back to get this. And getting the start for the Angels, Jose Soriano. What do we have on him? Coming up on the first pitch, Jurickson Profar now at the plate. And that's how this series begins. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball, that's high.
Got him swinging. One away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. And the 1-0.
Here, what? Ball.
Swings over the top of that one.
Sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Strike three,
yeah, it's there, it's hanging. It's in my vest.
He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the catcher to hit, Drake Baldwin.
Hurt.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 down, nobody on. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. Back in Anaheim. And going for Atlanta, Chris Sale. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs, but outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Second, center fielder, Mike.
And now batting, Mike Trout, second in the AL in home runs.
Hee-haw.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Neto aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nolan Shonwell, the next to hit for the Angels. Sale, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground to first. Dubon takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
In the air, in, pretty well struck. That one carrying. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Something, yeah.
Joe Adele in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. The Halos lead. Back here at Angel Stadium. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Oh, yeah.
Way out front for strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed.
They canceled
creeping into my mind right now.
Canceled. The field is too wet. But now the sun is coming.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now.
No, that's down. Ball.
Now one missed. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Eli White next up for the Braves. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. On the ground, right side, Peraza. Tosses to first, and Albies is retired. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Jeimer Candelario. Sale, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
That's a ball.
This one popped up. Albies under it. And there's one down.
Batting 7th, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in. First pitch way inside a fastball.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting 8, left fielder, Bryce Teodosio.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Bryce Teodosio. And that one wrapped foul. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Angels retired 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back in Anaheim, I'll tell you what, Siggy, we documented his recent struggles on the mound, but a great start in this one.
Yeah, looks like a completely different ball player, relaxed in rhythm and totally in control. None of that was there last time out.
Here comes the 0-1. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And here's a 3-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Line drive, speared at first. Shotwell takes it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brent Wisely. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Catcher challenge will take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Foul ball. Going to count 1 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside low, and the count's full. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three, 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto will hit next. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Outside with a breaking ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Trout, out towards right center field. Acuna on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the
Nolan
Angels.
Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
That's the ball.
Check swing.
Ball.
No appeal. And the count is 2-0. Rips that one to right. And that'll do it. Angels strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Angel Stadium. Well, Singy off to a nice start here in this game. He was getting shelled in recent appearances, but today keeping these hitters on their heels.
Yeah, it's a different tempo, and he's getting different results. This is the type of performance they've been waiting on.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Acuna now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one fouled hard the other way. Profar gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Oh, that's low.
Good
That's the ball.
spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That was pretty nasty. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Hey.
And that one fouled off.
Ball.
In the dirt.
Sunday he had same thing, soccer game, soccer. That's Sunday.
2-2 now. In the dirt, blocked. Payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
If they don't have games, then maybe we could do something early on.
There's a game Saturday.
Yeah, what time?
3:30 on Saturday.
She has a game at 3:30 on Saturday. No. That's the song.
Here is Austin Riley. Struck out swinging his first
Go
time.
away.
Where?
At Duke Bluedale. It's in Elmsford, Rumbrook.
Oh no, it'll be around here. It'll be like 15 minutes.
Hey.
Let me play the soccer game.
No, we go to like 15.
No, soccer.
Oh. No,
Soccer
one
game.
One game in soccer. We get back in the room. Soccer is so slow.
At 11 o'clock.
Pero es temprano de anything.
Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's out.
Yeah, so we can
Up the middle. Neto. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. In the air to left center. White on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Another Sunday game.
Up next for the Angels.
Now batting Joe Adele. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing went around. Strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
What's this mania to travel?
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Candelario swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. To the right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Angels go quietly there, but they're on top 2-0. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Eli White. And takes low for ball 1.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Hey, ha!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. To the right side, Shanuel. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Back one!
Check swing, now an appeal to third. Didn't go. The Braves trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. Caught looking his first time up. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that's the 3rd out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Angels 2 and the Braves nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front. That one drilled left field. That's down. One hops off the wall.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first, Bryce Teodosio, the next to hit for the Angels. The 1-0. Hammered all line to left, base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st in second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fly ball to right. Acuna under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. And
That
ball
missed.
one.
That's a ball.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two on, one out.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Inside, almost got him.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two outs, runners at first
Okay.
and second. Now Mike Trout. Ground ball left side. Has some trouble with it.
Huh?
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
We'll probably be here.
Knocked right there. He was able to beat that one out easily. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. New pitcher for the Braves, Jose Suarez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Next to hit, Nolan Shotwell. Oh, one down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
And that is the inning. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. Back in Anaheim. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon.
First baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Ball out.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. And another ball.
Right over there. No.
Next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
There's a strike, 3-1. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So
Runner
a
take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now the left fielder, Brett Wisely. And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. The Braves with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. This one in the air, right field. And that is foul. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 2-2. Pitch kicks away from Darno. To second. In there. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
You could call the person to check up on them, how the station is.
Smoked on the ground a second. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Jerks and Profar steps to the dish at a critical spot. 1 for 2. Way high there. And that is ball 1.
I would've, if I'm not there, I wouldn't want to see that shit.
This one in the dirt. And the runner holds.
I didn't get a case of that.
Lead at third with 1 away. And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 1 away with a runner at third. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single.
Well, there you go. The RBI. Machine, another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want. Oh, and now a wild pitch. No advance, though.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Here comes the runner. Now a relay to the plate. Safe at the plate. We are tied at 2.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. A chance now to take the lead.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jose Soriano won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Brent Suter.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here is Drake Baldwin.
That's the ball. Outside.
Hit hard with foul off to the left.
Oh, she won't let him.
She won't let him.
Nope, ball.
I think she will.
Swing and a miss.
I don't know about
He
that.
was out front that time. That's a little bit low. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Up the middle, Neto. Slinging it to first in time.
They don't come. They're not coming. Huh?
And the batter now, Austin
That was
Riley.
not my year. That was not my year. That's just it. We're going to
Towards
the
first, down the line, and it's foul. 2 down. Go ahead run and score.
Because they don't have kids, so they don't have that connection.
But you got kids to do it.
That just
Family
misses.
tennis.
And it's 2-1.
No.
Breaking ball
That's the
misses
ball.
down and away. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the 6th.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
Soler in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
You know, these Angels looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Ball.
You don't know that. You think there's something to do because it's really to. Then you go to the crowd and you stop solo.
The ball
Like,
there. Ball 3.
you don't really know the area, so you don't really go out. But if you have somebody there, what? Let's go out. Let's go see this space.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle base hit.
So,
runner aboard to start the inning.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Joe Adele, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through it. Pretty high leverage spot right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Hard liner. And that is a big first out.
Up next for the Angels.
Go ahead run on base. Here is Darno. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to the left. Kim, the flip. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back in Anaheim, so now to the plate for it. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Ben Joyce. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Check swing called strike. 1 and 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. gets him to chase after that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
La quemaron, o la tiraron donde no se puede hallar un cuerpo.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away. Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That one in triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Adele quickly gets it back in, and the potential go-ahead run stops at second base. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Line to right, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The relay throw. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. 3-2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. To second, in there safely. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1. There's a strike. Swings through it for the catch. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Jimenez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Popped up. Riley settles under this one. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. Foul off down the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope.
Action in the pen down there. Dylan Lee, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Kinley getting cranked up as well. Here's a 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That just misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. Wow, he got him. What a play. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge. And they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt. But after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call, just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they lose the challenge, and they won't have any more the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of out at
Digging in, Zach Neto. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. Strike two. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Everybody has their own style.
The 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. White has a beat on it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 3 and the Angels 2. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. We go to the 8th.
Preparation for a little while.
Drew Pomeranz gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 0-1. Pomeranz, a former All-Star, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. And it skips in the dirt. That one misses. So lead off walk. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind the run.
Next one misses. 2-1. Here's the pitch. One goes. Out towards right center field. Trout on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Now he's challenging a called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. In the dirt, throws to second, he's in there. And now a man in the scoring position. There's a shot. Pomeranz. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Up the middle. Jump throw across his body. In the dirt. Can't quite pick it. And that would have been a beautiful play.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout is a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Austin Riley at the plate.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Pitch gets away. But all the runners hold. Swing and a miss.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
In plenty of time at first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 left for Atlanta, but they still lead at 3-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in
También agrega el tiempo que ella va a dedicar para los deportes.
for the Angels, Mike Trout. Ball 1, no strikes. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. The 1-0. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Halotv now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he hits a ground ball right side. Duvall steps on the bag. Got him.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout now. Tyler Kinley takes over on the mound. He's making his second appearance of the season. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swinging a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. Big swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That's the ball.
That one outside. Full count now. Joe Adele waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Swing a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Outside and low. It's ball 4. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adele.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. And gone! A 2-run shot, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-3.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Now here is Jamer Candelario.
That's the ball.
Close but call the ball, and it's 1-0.
sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Just off the outside edge. Ball 3.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Aunque estábamos los dos con la hoja aunque también la intensa. Ya tuviera
Foul. We'll see another
I don't
payoff
know if she's
pitch.
going to start there. I think it's going to be totally working. Porque ya te digo, ya
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. Last chance coming up here for the Braves.
So ella lleva información de esta maestra. So I gotta call her.
We go to the 9th. Now in for the Braves.
Maybe tomorrow on Monday. Ella no la tiene. Ella no entiende lo que está
And a ground ball to first, and it gets by him. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing, and this team really needed it. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That's the ball.
And another ball. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Save!
Oh, he beat it. He beat it.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now the first baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next offered in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. The Braves with the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Just
That
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Braves down to their final out.
First strikeout for him in this one, and that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
So it's their last chance in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brett Wisely. Trying to deliver as the hero. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels string the tying run on base to win.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs at the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
sipping on that grain. No, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm from the MISSISSIPPI. Long as we do not divide, like gon' get denied, get defied. We bout to buck down on your kin, knocking dope to kick in. You is not my friend. I pull my pants up, then I did my dance on it. That the devil cannot get me. I'm too clean in these bowls. I suppose you wanted to see it lose, but I refuse. I've been cool since David had 22s on that leg. I brought it back. Cadillac leather in July. Burn up your back. Burn up your back. Burn up your back. You know that cold of denim. I'm a southern soldier, I told you. But first, let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about the time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. Let me tell you, let me tell you, I say pull up hollering about their silence. How you get away with all this? I say, baby girl, you know southern different, I'm tipping. Anytime I talk, you know they listen. After I was born, had my baby window TNT. In fact, my daddy copped a lack when I was only 5 years old in a jack. Bring it back. I say stunting is a habit, told them get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about the time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. I say stunting is a habit, told them get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Wanna ball like me, but they fall like leaves. I showed up so clean they wanna all, but they can't, cause I got that frank. God got my back, you with me, he cranked that yank. I said nah, ain't no gon' stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding, I can't do it if it ain't aligning. No bother if the money ain't chiming. I said nah, ain't no gon' stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding, I can't do it if it ain't aligning. No bother if the money ain't chiming. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Yeah, let me tell you what got me up out of this. Damn it. Yeah, I said I pull up in that peanut butter on that leather with the hot jam. Remember when I had to tow that horn and marching band? Now I'm marching through Japan, thumbing through them bands. I double down on it, bet my crown on it. That you cannot pull it down from me, cause I deserve the splurge whenever I urge the purge. But I heard that you capping down. Wait a minute, who you talking to? I got your birth certificate, you know I fathered you. Just because I'm shining, doing my thing, you mean it bothered you? You was barbecue. I'm so sorry that my ascension at life is hard for you. I told you that I could not concur, that I could only concrete when I speak. You see truth, get a sheet from my teeth, cause it's gold. I serve it up fresh off of that stove. For my from the country, gotta know I'm on cold in that mode. Yeah. Don't let nobody tell you can't do what you want to do in life. You feel me? You feel me? This side and north side, this the Anthony Hamilton right after he got baptized in some collard greens as a young baby. This that Fantasia when she had to show and she take her shoes off because she feel free. And free yourself.
Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Angels. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Big storyline in this one is the recent struggles of today's starter. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting to start, Yusei Kikuchi. What do you have on him, Singy?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting... offense. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Just about to get started. Matt Olson up to the plate. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Just starting things out here in Anaheim. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Down low, it kicks away. Throws to second, not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. That one misses. Full count now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One down.
Batting third, catcher.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen. And I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
Slider squirts away. No advance, though. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 1 out. Austin Riley now at the plate. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 on, 1 out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
3-2 now. This one in the air, right field. That's out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Two on, 2 outs. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
That's the ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Trapp on his way over. And that is that. 2 left on. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Back in Anaheim. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Spencer Schwellenbach. Chris, what are you looking for from him? Stepping in, Zach Neto.
No, that's the ball.
Buttercup is not a regular answer. He is dangerous.
Makes the catch, one down.
Batting second, center
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Mike Trout, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Trout
Trout wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Angels turned away in the first. We played an inning from the Big A with no score. Back here at Angel Stadium, now in for the Braves, Jurickson Profar. Profar with some impressive production lately. Close, but call the ball. And the count now 2-0. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Next to hit, Eli White. Golden opportunity right here.
You have to have a camera near her face.
This one in the air, right field. Can't get there. One run will score. Ozzie flying around third. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brett Wisely next up for the Braves. Fouled off left side. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. And a base hit on the line. Runner from third in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Out front, but just stayed through it.
You got to cross the park this Sunday.
Now time is called here. Pitch it goes on his way out to the mound. Here is Matt Olson. Olson getting to start at first, hitting leadoff in today's game. And so far this year, he's slugging over 500.
That should be top of the line. Yes, it's top of the line. You can't get it. What do you mean it's covered? Oh, yeah. Of course, yeah. That's the first thing they got.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5,
yeah.
4, 3.
Everything's covered. Electronics is covered.
Oh, man, what a smooth throw to play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that is the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Back in Anaheim, so in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Soler tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go.
37.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
That one misses. Full count now. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
Here's Joe Adele. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here is Yohan Moncada. Had the day off yesterday.
El viernes le mandé $50. Y ya hoy me estaba preguntando por $27 me no.
The 1-0.
Y le compré pizza ayer. Y no fue
Man
de
at first, one away.
Eso fue aparte. Y me estaba preguntando por mi hermano. Are you crazy?
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
I'm like, ahí allá es de todo. Tú puedes hacer lo que tú digas.
No, that's a ball. Take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hay papa, hay pasta, hay cereal, hay leche, hay fruta. Like you
swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 outs.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now here is Josh Lowe.
Yeah. She's put it, yeah,
Strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
0-2 now.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Breaking ball, and that got him. First and second, 2 outs. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Angels strand a couple. They trail in this one, 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1.
ella no se puede divertir con el maybe a short trip, maybe 3-4 days, vacation, but she's gonna be a week.
That's the ball.
Wow.
Next offering is down low. There's a swing and a drive. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw into second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Riley, the next day hit, takes high for ball one.
Ball two.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. That one way inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Base hit into the outfield. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a hole.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The switch hitter batting right.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Bases loaded, one away. Here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now the right fielder, Eli Wood. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Out towards right center field. Adele on the move. Brings it in for the third out. And the Braves will strand 3, but they lead at 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. I'll tell you what, Singy, we documented his recent struggles on the mound, but a great start in this one.
Yeah, it looks like a completely different ball player. Relaxed, in rhythm, and totally in control. None of that was there last time out.
Late swing, foul to the left. Back up the middle and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
You're ready to retire?
And there's one away.
Up next for the Angels.
One out man at first. Mike Trout getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-1.
Don't think about it. If you think about it, then it's going to feel longer. If you don't think about it, you'll be like, oh my God, yeah, it's next year.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the
It's
slider.
like when
Hey,
you're
you
looking
can't
at the
fault
clock,
him for his
it
commitment.
doesn't go
Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
But when you
Got him
stop
swinging
looking,
for
it
the
goes back.
strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
You gotta put 30 years for your country.
Foul ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Ball.
Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. That missed by a lot. And now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the inning. Angels lead 1. Still down 3-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, now in for the Braves, Brett Wisely. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
When I look at the financial thing, the payment, I'm like,
No, that's
It's
a ball.
too tight, though. Jesus.
no, él no lo ha hecho en 3 semanas.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting the feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off
So,
of.
ella hace, no sabe si un sábado no. Porque
2-2
como la
now.
otra semana no iba a ser sábado que iba, se llegó a
This one in the air, center field.
Trap.
Trout settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, you.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Matt Olson.
Una vez, yeah.
And the slider just misses.
I'm like, where's this extra money? Es que it's
Outside.
$500
Ball 2.
for the overtime. And we're spending a lot of money on the thing and the
Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Hit in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Braves. Back in Anaheim, it's still early, Singy, but looking like a bounce-back game so far.
Yeah, he's got a different presence today out there, like he came in with something to prove.
Soler swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today.
Ball 1.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. And if it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Angels.
So digging in, Joe Adele has singled and been hit by a pitch.
Y cogió el cable de electricidad para el otro lado.
Line drive, knocks it down.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here is Moncada on a line. 2 away down. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels.
That's a ball.
Adele leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Yeah.
Out to short, Wisely. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Angels strand 1. They trail it here, 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Tosses to first, 1 away here in the 5th. Riley in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Riley, 23 years old. He was their first-round pick in 2015. 1-2 here.
It's cheaper por día, porque ellos trabajan rápido.
Stays alive.
La semana pasada, viernes y sábado, pero como 5 trabajadores.
On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the inning.
Ya, lo que cobró la primera semana era más trabajo, 3 trabajadores, y era martes, miércoles, yo creo que eran 4 días con 3 trabajadores, que eran 4,000 y pico. Y después, esta semana, eran nada más 3 días, pero él trajo muchos trabajadores con él para poder avanzar.
Pero avanzaron bastante.
Sí, ellos abrieron por dentro, en el exterior de la casa, para ponerle una madera atrás, para que eso le dé soporte a la cosa de adelante, a la columna, para el framing. So, hay cosas que no se ve como de afuera, pero son cosas que ellos tienen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And here is Michael Harris II.
Y power washing la pared
In the dirt. Man at second. And that one is downstairs. And now 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Now fly ball to right center. Trout has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Jerks and Profar steps to the dish.
Too dark.
Critical spot.
¿Dónde está el crack? Abajo, que está la pared blanca. Ahí tiene que también.
That take right there showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. Profar gets a piece there.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And a payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. In comes the run from third to add on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out.
Because he told me.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and new pitcher in the game for the Angels, Ryan Sefferjohn. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit, and a swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. Frazier to first, and short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Back in Anaheim, here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Here's Adam Frazier. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Second baseman, Adam
And there's a foul ball. Frazier, in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2013. Base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Right through there for a strike. That's the third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Trout, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
The Angels trying to get back into this one. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. Up the middle, 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Braves 4 and the Angels nothing. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Now, Eli White. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Oh, it's good.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Anytime, anytime.
1-2 now.
O sea, yo creo que la mitad es
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
0-1.
No,
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. To second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
Here's Matt Olson down. Olson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second.
Oh.
And there's a ball. Next one misses. All 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Frazier on the first in time. Fine play in the hole for the out. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. 0 for 3 in this one. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
You should see the styles.
Swings through the sweeper. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Devil in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Heart of the order, 3-4-5. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in down for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Albies.
Yeah.
On to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Yeah.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The Halos down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Did not go.
Yeah.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Up next for the Angels.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 down, bases empty. Here's a big power threat, Joe Adele. Late with the swing there.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the
Here comes Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Whoa.
Left field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's 4-1. So, runner at second, 2 down. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Oh, that one.
A 2-run blast. And they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's the power-hitting catcher,
Okay.
Logan O'Hoppe. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next offering misses. Ball 1.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Ball.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back in Anaheim, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Now pitching for the
New
Angels.
pitcher in the game for the Angels,
24.
Robert Stevenson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 1 down. And the batter now, Austin Riley. 1 for 3.
You saw it on the tree?
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And gone! Austin Riley goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-3.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it.
Doesn't
in there,
notice?
tucked it nicely. And he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Low, hustling after
Wow,
it.
how much more obvious can you get?
Catch. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Profar, the next to hit, takes ball one.
What?
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Can't get the glove to this one. It falls in. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
In the air, right field. And that is that.
Finally saw it.
Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 5-3 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Kinley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Frazier lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Next offering is fouled back. Check swing went around. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Back to the top of the order now. And next for L.A., Zach Neto. That one ripped but foul. The 0-1.
No,
movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Joe Jimenez getting loose out there. Lee, the lefty, warming up as well. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. The Braves leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count's even at 2. That one missed. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Upstairs outside, that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Center fielder,
Here's Mike Trout. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The tying run at the plate. Good job to fight that one off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2-2 now. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Manager out of the dugout, and pitching change here, Joe Jimenez. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Inside, ball 1. Neto off of first with 2 away. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. And now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play. Maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
So the tying run at second. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Joe Adell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Well, we're trying to make a little noise right now in this inning. A couple of runners on, chance to do some damage with 2 outs. It would be huge if they could at least push 1 run across.
Adell in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. A 3-run dinger. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 7-5.
This is a perfect example of why you keep grinding out your bats even when you're down big. You never know what might happen later in the game. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joe Jimenez is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Moncada stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Like 20 people.
The relay, but he's in there easily.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the ball was so hard playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Entra a su mujer, los hijos, tiene dos, un varón y una hembra. También la mujer que hizo la galletita ya trajo su...
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Bryce Teodosio looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
That's why you run hard, 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
The next to hit for the Angels. Corners are occupied with two down.
Yeah, eso es lo que yo le digo, aunque tú hagas un pensado.
Foul ball
¿Qué
there.
va a ser diferente? Like,
That's the ultimate cheese man.
nada. So, what's the point?
1-1 down.
So, yeah, no, but they have time.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Angels add 3 on this blast. It's now 7-5. Back after this on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, we're at the top of the 8th. Eli White getting ready to hit. That's in for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now here is...
No, la doña, la doñita. La doña que ella, remember que ella la que tiene, the one that has the heart problem. Que ella fue la que
Brett Wisely.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. The Braves with the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Stays alive. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Comes a 2-2. And that's outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging for the pay. Well done behind the dish.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Ben Joyce.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Olsen at the plate now. That's ball one.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count,
runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Man at second. Pitch misses outside. And the count is 3-1. Ronald Acuna Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact.
It's a hitter. You don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If they'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch, and he walked it. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming out to pitch run for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Acuna stands in here, takes ball one low. And that's way high, and it's 2-0.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 on, 1 out. And there's the strike.
The broke people get all the money back here.
The ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, boo.
Swinging a foul out of play. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it's that's up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
A laser to left base hit. One runs in. The throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. All square at 7.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ben, new pitcher in the game for the Angels, number 70. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Don't check this. I know, but we know a ballpark there.
Yeah, but this is going to be less than that.
You could put more than one of these.
If we get audited, this is why we need to repeat.
If.
Here comes Austin Riley. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Trev moving under it. And there's 2 away. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in, Michael Harris the second. 1 for 4 with a double. That's a slider for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
2 on, 2 outs. Not even close there. 2 balls and a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Throws to second. Save.
He's in there.
Three-1 is on the way. And they're all
Thank you, mate.
loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Right side, Shadowell. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 7-7.
The 4 of us, the chicken.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier.
Yo le estaban le preguntó, dame el ticket para yo pagártelo. Y él dijo,
Pitch hitter coming on, Oswald Peraza. He represents the go-ahead run. Close but call the ball. And it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Joey Wentz getting ready to go. Suarez also getting ready. That one outside, and it's 3-0. Zach Neto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Inside 3-2 the count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Down the number 2 hitter, Mike Trout. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out.
Just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
And he's looking at all the students.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count now even up.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out.
The new pitcher in the game, Joey Wentz. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nolan Shadowell, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner edges away at second. In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Outside with a breaking ball. Hit on the ground to short. And we stay tied as the inning ends. Angels lead 1. Still tied. 7-7. Back in Anaheim, all set to start the 9th in this one. Halotv digs in now. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Check swing went around, and it's 1-1. That clips the corner. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball, left side. Neto zips it across, and the leadoff batter retired here in the 9th.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. So up next, Brett Wisely. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
In the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw in the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Mauricio Dubon in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's off the plate.
That's too low. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Tosses to first. And that is that. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Braves on top. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias. A chance at his first save of the year. Soler, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Up and in, and that's ball 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
1-run game, bottom 9. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one missed. The Braves trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swings through that one for strike one. And that is out of play. Got him swinging for the K. Angels with only one out left.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and this one is over. What a play to end the game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I said the windows tinted and I ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. Feel it. Hustling. No bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I gotta get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's involved. Getting duggies.
In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time.
Llegó Wi-Fi. Es que es más caro. La única diferencia es que tiene long range Wi-Fi. Quiere decir que si el Wi-Fi, la cara de Wi-Fi, le queda lejos de la televisión, lo puede jalar. Una sala, pero es muy sala. No me gusta fácil. Oh, that's fine. Pero that one you might not need long range. Pero it's not a door closed. Okay. Yeah, that's the best stuff. It's a new pipe. You watching YouTube movies now? They're big good.
They don't watch drama. It's only like.
But look at drama, comedy. Those are good. Those are really good. You guys are missing out. They have a lot of good ones. Y los shows también, the series. That's crazy. Yeah, salite de eso. I went last Friday.